Welcome, systems check. System all clear. Initiating startup protocol. Welcome trivia and crypto degenerates. Access granted. Enjoy the descent into this immersive game of knowledge.
All right, there we go. Welcome, everybody, as always, to Trivia. What's going on tonight, Dan?
Oh, not much. I got 5 super fun rounds. So we have a couple different selections here. So we have books or novels, if you will. We have 2 general knowledge ones. We have one. I'm trying to remember what the heck I did now. I believe I did one for geography, and I think I did one for.
Let's see. You got books, geography, movies, general knowledge.
Yeah, and the bonus. Yeah.
Dan made all the questions for tonight. So I was actually sick all day today. So I'm here for you guys though. I got my ginger ale handy and everything, and we're gonna power through it. I'm feeling a lot better than I was this morning. So what's that?
I said you're gonna power through. That's what I like to hear. I'm just gonna find my notepad here. So we have 1 week until hopefully we have 1 week until we have our coin launch for crypto.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll keep you guys posted on that, how everything goes with that. So lots of fun stuff and things. Let us know in the comments what you guys want to see for Wednesday's game. We have a couple ideas of what we want to do in the coming weeks once we get to March, but we really kind of don't have much of a plan really for the rest of February. So we're kind of open to anything. So let us know. But I say let's get started and let's do this thing.
All right. Oops. Start that. Move that.
So everyone's talking about the halftime show. I finally saw it today. I was shown it today, and I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't my favorite, but it's not my favorite genre of music. I didn't think it was a bad performance. Like I thought they all did a really good job. It's just not like my favorite type of music.
Yeah. I would agree. It was nostalgic. Question number 1. Mm-hmm. By what nickname is Jack Dawkins known as in the Charles Dickens novel Oliver Twist? The Artful Dodger, Mr. Fang, Fagin, or Bullseye?
So interestingly enough, too, about that halftime show, I think, honestly, the one that I knew the least in terms of like the music was Kendrick Lamar, which isn't he like the most recent one out of all of them?
Yeah, and I think he's like, definitely now he's very popular now.
Isn't he like super popular right now? Which I gotta be honest, I don't know that I would recognize. I probably would, but I wouldn't know him. Whereas everybody else, like they were all really popular as we were growing up. So
well, and the thing is, Kendrick Lamar has a lot of popular songs. Like he's got a couple of them just from the Black Panther album that you would know if you heard him, you would know what it is. But
gotcha.
I don't know why. Personally, I don't know why he didn't play that, but. I don't know. Hey, whatever. Oh, looks like we got some Dickens fans, or we have lucky guesses. All right, question number 2. In The Hobbit, who kills Smaug? Gandalf the Grey, Frodo, Bilbo Baggins, or Bard? Have you ever read Have you read The Hobbit or any of the Lord of the Rings?
I have
novels?
not. I know people that have, and I know I've seen the books, and they're like really thick.
They're chalk.
Yeah, that's right. They're chalk. But I've never read them myself. No,
I haven't either. That's something that's on my list. I really should, because I think I'd probably enjoy them. But it's kind of like, I don't know.
Lord of the Rings is just one of those things that, like, I feel like I should like it.
I know it has everything that you would think we would like. This,
I'm just not a big
adventure,
fan.
fantasy. Just not really for me, but doesn't mean I don't dislike it. I just don't love it.
Yeah.
All right, question number 3. Had to throw this in here. In Michael Crichton's novel Jurassic Park, John Hammond meets his demise at the claws of which dinosaur? Velociraptor, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Procompsognathus, or Dilophosaurus?
Interesting. So in the book, he actually doesn't survive then.
No, he's also an asshole. He is not a sweet old man. He is like Walt Disney, but dark, like very just evil bastard.
Gotcha.
So he actually dies from a compy, which is a Procompsognathus, a whole pack of them. He falls down a hill, breaks his ankle, and he's an old man. He's in his 80s, and he can't get back up the hill. And these compies are essentially, they are slightly poisonous, and they make you hallucinate when they bite you. And he essentially just starts tripping out as they're eating him alive. And that's how he dies.
Is that why at the end or at the beginning of The Lost World, at least in the movie, is that why they introduced the compies?
Yes.
It's kind of like to pay homage to that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, question number 4. In the novel Love Story, what occupation does Oliver have? Is he a teacher, a plumber, lawyer, or a boxer? How well does Kyle remember high school English?
Oh, man.
Steph and I actually just started watching this tonight. We didn't finish it because I had to come over and do this, but
I was thinking he was a lawyer.
that is correct.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I trying to remember. I knew it wasn't a boxer because I think he was a hockey player, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In college, he was a hockey player for Harvard and ends up taking a job at a law firm.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I don't remember. I remember bits and pieces of it. I remember it was a good book.
Yeah,
because she dies at the end, right?
Oh, Kyle! Spoiler alert!
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm assuming most people have probably read it.
Okay, final question: who wrote the novel *The Da Vinci Code*? John Grisham, Greg Walker, Dean Koontz, or Dan Brown?
I definitely know this one because I remember there was a period of time we were in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Dad read a bunch of books by this author.
Yeah.
There was like spring break and stuff like that. I can remember like he read a bunch of books like sitting there on the beach and like all around that time period. There was like a 1 or 2 year time span.
Yeah, Angels and Demons, The Da Vinci Code, Digital Fortress. He had them all.
Yep.
So Dan Brown, Dan Brown in the early to mid 2000s was kind of a sensation. I feel like he came out of nowhere with the Da Vinci Code. Had a couple, tore it up with a few books. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if he's really still really popular, but I've never read the Da Vinci Code. I've never had any urge to, but I've heard it's a very easy, like quick read. Heard it's good. But I personally have never read it.
I think the other one he used to read Grisham a lot too, I think.
Yes. All right, so we got in the first round, we got Jackpot with a point. We got Brooke. And we got Steph Sample. Going in to round number 2.
Geography.
I made sure I put geography for Kyle. that was done on purpose.
Yeah, my Achilles heel. Pronouncing it and knowing it. Oh, good. I see Mitch is on tonight. Mitch, send me a thing for 2K after this. I don't know if I'll be on tonight, but probably tomorrow. All right, number 1. Which of these countries is doubly landlocked, surrounded entirely by one or more landlocked countries? Uzbekistan, Switzerland, Ethiopia, or Bolivia?
So I'm going to tell you what I would guess. I already know. I know the answer. Which one do you think?
I'm going 1 just because
a lot of people actually went with Ethiopia, which is exactly what I would have gone with. But it is Uzbekistan, which I believe only one person. I could be wrong.
I only see one person that got it.
Kev's the only one who got that one right. Yeah, that is doubly landlocked, but the others are not. I would have gone Ethiopia, and I know looks like a lot of people did. I'll be honest, I'm not even sure where Bolivia is. No idea. Couldn't tell you.
All right, number 2. Which of the following countries banned the use of personal genetic ancestry tests? Sweden, Germany, Canada, or Austria?
And I didn't. If someone can explain to me why, I never looked this factoid up. Usually I like to learn factoids on each thing we do. And I forgot to do it on this one. So I don't know why, but do you have a guess, Kyle?
So this is like the Ancestry.com things?
Yeah. Or like 23andMe or one of those.
I think it's Germany.
Yeah, so Germany.
I remember seeing something about that.
Yeah, so Germany outlawed it or banned it, I guess, in the country. And I don't know why. I don't have a reason. I'm sure there's a good reason for it. But I know in the U.S. it's helped solve a lot of like cold case murders and stuff.
Right.
From
I wonder
like
if it's
the
like
70s and 80s.
Maybe it's like a hygiene thing because you have to use like saliva or something.
Yeah, it could be.
Huh. I don't know. All right, number 3. What's the largest city in Europe? Paris, London, Istanbul, or Berlin?
Now I'm gonna have to go down the rabbit hole after this and figure out why Germany banned it.
I remember seeing something about that. And I don't remember what the reason for it is, but I do definitely remember that.
So this is actually a double. Like this city doubles any other city on here. In second place is London with 8 million. Istanbul has over 15 million, almost 16 million people.
That was going to be my guess. I thought that looked like the outlier in all of it. So for some reason, I just kind of jumped out.
Right. And it just, to me, it seems kind of weird. I would not have guessed that, but yeah. Fun fact. I would have gone London 100% on that.
All right. Name the flag. Sri Lanka, Scotland, Kiribati, or Bhutan? I don't even, the bottom two I've never even heard of. I've heard of Sri Lanka and obviously Scotland, but I have never heard of the bottom two.
Looks like we got a lot of people going for Kiribati or Bhutan.
I was going to wait for Curtis's answer because usually he's like really good with the flags.
It's got most people. This is actually Sri Lanka.
Is it really?
Yep.
Huh.
That's a pretty cool flag. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that is.
No idea what it stands for. I didn't do a good job this time looking up the factoids on all these.
Yeah, a few people got it.
We'll have to find out Bhutan. We'll have to figure out where the heck are Bhutan. I don't know how you pronounce it. We'll have to figure out where that's located. Or Kiribati. I don't know where they are.
All right, last one around 2. How many rivers are in Saudi Arabia? 3, 2, 1, or 0?
Any of these is just a very pathetically low number.
I'll go number 2. I'll go right in the middle.
Kyle's going 2. It's actually 0. There are no rivers in Saudi Arabia. Not a single one.
There's not a single river, and really,
they rely on imported water from other countries and also from oases and small lakes. They are the country the most. What should I say? By more than double, they consume more water than any other developing country in the world. So, yeah.
Wow. They don't have a single river.
So the reason this one wasn't messed up, Jerry, was this was actually a game question. I didn't put this one in. So, don't know why the game it's okay, but when Kyle and I put in numbers like that, it's not. I don't know. Okay, so it looks like that was a low-scoring round. Only 3 points for the top few people. So Jackpot with 2, Brooke again with 2. So we got and Steph Sample. So we had the same 3 people, all with 2 points, clearing the board.
All right, here we go. Movies. They don't have a single river. that's pretty amazing.
Indeed. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, so also just so you guys know, this one's movies, right? Is that what you said?
Yep.
So this one is not that I didn't do a lot of the traditional movies that I like to do. I did some different ones on the spectrum. So I didn't do my normal forte for a lot of them. All right, question number 1. Which iconic characters featured in the movies such as The Enforcer, Sudden Impact, and The Deadpool? James Bond, Indiana Jones, Harry Potter, or Dirty Harry? Or as Borat calls him, Dirty Harold.
Good old Borat.
I honestly was trying to come up with other names. I was going to use ones from other... I should have gone with harder names. Like, obviously, I don't think anyone's going to pick Harry Potter. I was hoping I get a few people with James Bond. My favorite Dirty Harry movie is The Deadpool. It's also the oldest, or the newest one. Came out in, I think, 1989. Probably other than the original, I would have to say I like Magnum Force, but the Deadpool I really like.
I don't think I've seen any of them other than the first one.
All right, question number 2. Which actor plays Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars Episodes 1 through 3? Liam Neeson, Hayden Christensen, Ewan McGregor, Alec Guinness. Oh, wait, did I say that I went with movies that I normally don't do? I lied. I lied.
Dude, I can't wait for the Obi-Wan series on Disney Plus.
I agree.
The
thing is, even if it's subpar, like there's a lot of people that are hating on Book of Boba Fett, even though like I love it and a lot of people love it. There's that small outlier group of people who don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm just happy that we're getting good Star Wars content all the time. Literally every couple months, we're getting something new, and it's just it's a great time to be a Star Wars fan.
Yep.
So Ewan McGregor is coming back for the Kenobi series. The Space Jesus himself, as they call him.
I really like Ewan McGregor. I think he's a great actor.
Yeah, he is. Seems like a good guy, too. All right, question number 3. What is the name of the protagonist in the movie Commando? John Matrix, Harry Tasker, Douglas Quaid, or Ben Richards? This is a tough one. If you have not seen Commando, and even if you have, most people remember Commando by the meme where Carl Weathers and Arnold Schwarzenegger like shake hands, but like also flex while they're doing it and like bring their arms together and arm wrestle. So John Matrix is Arnold Schwarzenegger's character. He is the main protagonist of the film. Everything that is great about 80s action movies is all in one wrapped up, perfectly special movie in Commando. It's just cheesy, super awesome, and I love it.
I don't think I've ever seen Commando, and I love a good cheesy 80s movie.
It's great. He even has a couple one-liners. Breaks a guy's neck on the plane, and he's just like, oh, he's all tuckered out. All right. I think he says he's dead tired. All right, question number 4. In the 1992 film Army of Darkness, what name does Ash give to his double-barreled shotgun? It's a Shotty, Boomstick, Blastbranch, or a 2-pump Chump?
2-pump Chump.
Steph says she hasn't seen any of these. She doesn't watch any of the movies that I watch.
So this one's got to be Boomstick. And all I can think of with Boomstick is Trevor in college playing Red Dead Redemption.
Yes, it is a Boomstick, but why? How did you know that?
From that.
Oh, okay.
Because on that game, you get a double-barreled shotgun.
Yep. All right.
So I just assume that has to be the answer.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen Army of Darkness.
That's a funny one. All right, I think a lot of people are going to get this one. In the movie Back to the Future, what speed does Doc Brown's DeLorean need to reach in order to travel through time? 88 miles, 77, 70, or 100 miles an hour?
Oh, it's definitely 88 miles an hour. Bonus points for anybody that knows how many gigawatts Doc Brown says it takes. I love Back to the Future.
I do too, and I haven't seen the second one in a long time. I still have never seen the third one.
I've seen the third. It's just usually I watch 1 and 2 and then I'm good. Like third, I haven't seen in a few years. Just like I usually watch once or twice a year just because they're just really good movies. And then the third, it's kind of like I'm good if I watch it like once every few years.
Yep. Okay, so looks like Dirk cleared the board 5 for 5. He's got a point now. Looks like Kev's got a point and Bobby's got a point. So it looks like we got a few people, a new slew of peeps in second place. So we got Jackpot, Brooke, and Steph Sample all with 2 in first place. Dirk, Kevin, Bobby all with 1 in second place. Going into round number 4. I'll tell you what, we played Friends. We went to trivia in a bar the other day and played Friends trivia. They only did 4 rounds, and you had to listen to music, an entire song in between each question. So it took 2 hours. So we got in the car.
In between each question, you have to?
Yes. Even if everyone answers the question, you have to sit there and listen. So it took 2 hours for 4 rounds. They said, we do it in 45 minutes. We do 5 rounds and a bonus.
All right, number 1 on a dartboard. What number is directly opposite number 1? 20, 19, 15, or 12? It's a really, really random question.
Oh yeah, this is general knowledge. This is super random. I did not know this one. It looks like quite a few people actually do, though.
As you say, a lot of people going with number 2.
Yeah, I guess that's a common known thing. I did not know 19 is directly opposite of number 1. Why? That makes no sense to me. In my head, it'd be 20 or 15, but
yeah, that makes no sense to me.
I have never really played darts much, and when I do, I'm terrible at it. Because I either throw it too hard, like I'm trying to impale someone to a wall, and I miss the dartboard. Oh, Mitch says he looked at his dartboard. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm not good at darts.
Or I try to like finesse it, and it ends up like spinning sideways and hitting the wall and like not sticking.
Number 2, Earl Grey tea is black tea flavored with what? Vanilla, lavender, honey, or bergamot oil? Just gonna throw this out there. Is this a game? Is this a game question?
This one is a game question, yeah.
Because the way they spell flavored.
Do you think it's British people that made this software?
I think it is.
It's got to be.
Let's see. Earl Grey tea. Is it vanilla?
Oh, it's actually bergamot oil. I don't even know what the hell that is. That sounds gross. I don't
really drink tea very much. I had some ginger honey or something yesterday. But
what made you sick?
Probably.
I tried English breakfast tea, or black tea, I should say, the other day, and that was just the worst. Honestly, I don't know why they do it.
I think it's kind of like coffee. Maybe it's like an acquired taste or something.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, number 3. What is the highest number of Michelin stars a restaurant can receive? 3, 6, 4, or 5?
Do you know this one, Kyle? I did not know this one either.
I was thinking it was 4, like 4 stars. So number 3.
Yep. Okay. I thought 4 as well. It's actually 3. Which doesn't make much sense to me, but
really,
yeah, Michelin stars only get up to 3. So if it's a 3-star Michelin thing, doesn't make much sense to me, because I feel like when you think of star ratings, you think of 5, maybe 6, but like, because you want to get enough there to have discrepancy. Because to me, like,
right,
the difference between 2-star, wow. Yeah, I don't know. That's just weird to me. I don't get it, but I also don't eat fine dining ever. my palate is not accustomed to that.
All right, number 4. Which slogan did the fast food company McDonald's use before their "I'm loving it" slogan? Why pay more? We love to see you smile. Making people happy through food, or have it your way?
I love the one. Why pay more? Just you know what you're eating. Why pay more?
Most people going 2, few people going 4. So 4 would be Burger King.
Yep.
So it's got to be 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure what making people happy through food is. I'm sure it's a slogan for something or somewhere. But yes, we love to see you smile was the Logan before I'm loving it, which I actually personally like more than I don't know why. I've never liked the I'm loving it.
I didn't mind it when they used to have when we were younger, they had the catchy jingle.
Yeah.
But now they don't even do that.
Yeah,
so.
Now they're just lazy.
Mm-hmm. All right, number 5. Which country drives on the left side of the road? Russia, Japan, Germany, or China?
See, I would have thought all of them did. If I'm being honest,
I think I actually do know this.
Okay.
I think it's 2.
Kyle's going with Japan. That is correct. It is Japan. I thought we were like the only ones who didn't do that.
I remember when Greg and Afton lived over there. I remember them telling us that they drive on the left.
Remember doing that? We went down to St. Thomas about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, you drive on the
interesting.
But I'm trying to remember. I know they drove on the left in Japan. I'm trying to remember if the driver's side was right or left.
Oh, that's interesting. So you have
I'm trying to remember what it was, because in St. Thomas, wasn't the driver's side still on the same side? Wasn't it still left?
Gosh, I can't remember now.
I'm thinking it was, which that to me makes it really weird, because like even if you're on the opposite side of the road, still as long as like you're close to the center line, I feel like it's easier to kind of keep your bearings and keep track of where you're at. Whereas if you're like on the outer side, that's when things get really confusing.
I would agree. So we got looks like Steph Sample takes the lead going into the 5th round with 3 points. We got Mitchell on board as well as Jerry. So we got Mitchell, Jerry, Bobby, Kev, and Dirk all with 1. Brooke and Jackpot with 2, and then Steph all alone at top with 3. Going into the final round, we do have a bonus as well. Jerry says, look up Sweden, who went from left to right in the 60s. The day they switched, that had to have like caused so many accidents.
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine.
Think of how many accidents there must just be in general from like tourists and stuff like that going from country to country.
Oh, yeah. All right, question number 1. Which of the following chemicals are found in the eggplant seeds? Psilocybin, nicotine, mescaline, or cyanide? I believe.
I'm not an eggplant fan.
I believe apple seeds have arsenic in them, don't they? Like small amount.
Oh, do they really?
Mm-hmm. I think if you obviously you'd have to consume like a lot of apple seeds to have it affect you, but I believe apple seeds have arsenic in them. I still am a savage. I just sometimes like to eat the apple, the whole thing, except for just the little part of the stem. I eat all around it, and then I start from the bottom of the core and just eat all of it.
Have you ever had eggplant?
No, eggplant grows like just the.
Oh, don't do it.
Eggplant.
I had it. I had it one time.
I
had eggplant parm one time. My mother-in-law made it, and she's an amazing cook. She made eggplant parm, and I was told it would taste like chicken parm. It did not.
Wrong.
It's the texture thing. Ugh.
Yeah, I would agree. All right,
question from now on, if she makes eggplant parm, she makes me a chicken parm to go with it.
Which Italian automobile manufacturer gained major control of the U.S. automobile manufacturer Chrysler in 2011? Maserati, Fiat, Ferrari, or Alfa Romeo? So, going back to eggplant, we got everyone on that. It contains small amounts of traces of nicotine. That is really interesting.
Yeah.
So first you get someone slowly addicted to eggplant by giving them nicotine, and then you poison them with the apple seeds with arsenic. That's my plan for if I ever want to
hear gain majority control of Chrysler. Really?
Yeah, Fiat.
Wow.
Yep. I only knew that one because actually Dad, I believe, bought stock in it or something way back in the day. He's talked about it before.
Oh, yeah, I think you might be right.
Question number 3. Where does water from Poland Springs water bottles come from? Masovia, Poland, Maine, United States, Hesse, Germany, or Bavaria, Poland? Curious.
I think
If
it's
anyone
from Maine.
curious if anyone reads the water bottle like I do, or am I the only weird one here?
I think it's Maine.
Yes, bottled in Maine.
Huh.
I was hoping I threw a few people off with the Poland ones.
Well, I was here. I've got a water bottle, and I usually either switch between Smart Water or Poland Spring, but I have Smart Water with me right now. So
I like to read labels of things, and I've always liked to drink Poland Springs water. It's one of my favorite ones, if not my favorite. And I don't know why I was drinking it today when I was making the questions. So that was a question. You all had to suffer. All right, question number 4. What energy drink is the largest in the world? Rockstar, Reign, Red Bull, or Monster?
Curtis says he has the bottle next to him and still got it wrong.
It's just not your night, Curtis.
So I think for this, and I could be wrong, but I think it's Red Bull, and it's not even close.
Kyle's going Red Bull. A lot of people going Monster, which I expected. So Monster, in my opinion, even in the U.S., Monster seems more popular, but it's actually Red Bull in the world. It's not even close. It's like a 90.
Red Bull like dominates from a world
in Europe.
standpoint.
Yeah, in Europe,
Red Bull is gross.
However, in the U.S., Red Bull still beats out Monster with $6 billion in sales versus 3. So they actually more than double.
I was pretty sure they were much larger, and I'm just not a Red Bull fan. I've tried it, and
I've had it. I've had like a sip of it one time, and it was just I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
All right, question number 5. What popular car model has been discontinued in North America in 2022? The Toyota Land Cruiser, Honda Odyssey, Ford Bronco, or Chevy Silverado? I'll give you a hint. This is featured in the novel Jurassic Park. Not in the movie, but in the novel. And I'm very sad. I had to give it this was my farewell send-off. Because in the movie, it's Ford Explorers. However, in the novel, it's actually Toyota Land Cruisers.
I was just going to say, I think it's probably the Toyota. Over.
I don't know why Michael Crichton specified that. And I'm not sure why Universal, when they're making the movie, couldn't just make goddamn Land Cruisers instead of, but I'm sure it was a marketing thing. I'm sure Ford paid them to have a T-Rex chew on them. But yeah, the Toyota Land Cruiser got discontinued because of low sales. Only in North America, but still, that makes me a little sad. Only for that reason. There's literally no other I have no other emotional connection to the Toyota Land Cruiser other than to a freaking novel, but that's okay. All right, so Dirk now has 2 points. Mitchell has 2 points. And Joey's getting on the board with 1. Going into the bonus, only one person gets it. And it is going to be a doozy.
What's the topic of it?
This one,
a little hint.
This one is celebrities.
Okay. Is it a picture or?
It is a picture. You gotta name the celebrity. It will be multiple choice, but remember, speed counts, peeps. So you gotta identify this person. It is a male. Identify the male very quickly for that point. Can anyone tie Stephanie?
Oh, easy.
Is it Robert Pattinson, Liam Hemsworth, Chris Hemsworth, or Chris Evans? Kyle says, I know that six pack anywhere. Those pecs.
That's right.
You know, I will say the dude
looks like the Batman to me.
The dude got shredded for the role. I'm very happy to see that.
I was gonna say because he's usually like, but you hear that about a lot of them. Like Chris Hemsworth, they say like naturally his body does not carry that type of mass like he has to put on when he's Thor. Like he's actually naturally just really tall and skinny. But his trainer also said he's never seen somebody whose biceps, like who has arms like him, who like they just when he's working out. Like that's his one area where he can just get a ton of definition. But Chris Evans, I think, is a lot like that too, where he is kind of really skinny by nature, and then Robert Pattinson, obviously.
Yeah. So that is Robert Pattinson, the new Batman. I couldn't help myself. I had to put that in there. Looks like only 3 people actually got it. So I'm very happy with the answer. I'm glad that it was a hard picture. I made it a tough picture with the glasses and everything. So it looks like Brooklyn gets the point, which means Steph Sample is our winner. So
Brooke
Steph
says he'll always be Edward. Ugh.
I still have never seen him. I'm going to have to watch him. But Steph Sample's the winner. In second place, we have a 4-way tie with Mitch, Dirk, Brooke, and Jackpot Jeffrey. And in third place, we got quite a few. We got Joey, Brooklyn, Jeffrey, Bobby, and Kev. So congratulations, Steph. And let's see here. What are we going to do on Wednesday? Give us some suggestions, guys. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you then. Have a good night, guys. We'll get off a little early just so Kyle can get his sleepy bye time. So you can feel
Have
better.
a great night, guys.
All right, have a good night, guys.